at father-son reunion though. So this episode of Fairy Tail straight off taking from where last week's episode left off, and a couple things to know with this episode. It was similar to last week's episode in a sense in regards to the animation. Yet again, it was kind of stiff, and it was just like, oh, there's a dragon, it's not really moving much, but hey, there's a dragon. And I think the importance in this particular episode was mainly just Natsu's reaction. It was kind of for the most part focusing on that and how he feels and everything, and him just being like, and all that all this time, holy shit, Igneel was in my stomach, what the fuck, bro? And I mean, I think it would have been funny if Natsu would have like punched Igneel or some shit. I know it's in the midst of a battle with Acnologia, so in a sense it probably wouldn't have been the perfect timing, but at the same time, I mean, him jumping on him and everything, it wasn't the perfect timing either. And for a second there, I thought like, yo, is Natsu flying? But I guess it was just that he jumped and he was like going really fast and had flames on his feet, because for a second there, I was like, yo, why the fuck does it look like Natsu's flying there? I mean, he don't got happy on his back, what the fuck is going on? But yet again, like last week, this week, their reunion was pretty touching, and him, saying like, why did he leave me, and trying to get the answers, and Igneel saying, now's not the time, we're facing one of humanity's biggest threats, and you want to talk about like, hey, let's catch up, like, bro, just do what you need to do. I did notice with Fairy Tail, I think it's because of pacing issues and them not wanting to catch up, like after the little 12 or 13 minute mark break where, normally the episode cuts for commercial or whatever, they repeated some scenes and everything, so that's definitely, I think, them trying to stop themselves from like, going fast or everything. Like it was like a little bit of a repeat from when Igneel threw Natsu. It was like, we just saw that a second ago, bro. Why are you repeating the same scene? Best bit in the episode and the most interesting bit was when Igneel said basically, if you can take that book from him, don't destroy it. I don't want you to open it or anything. Just bring it to me, basically steal it. Like, hey, Igneel promotes stealing, bro. Then I'll tell you everything you want to know. And I mean, it got to make you wonder just to what extent this E&D book, how powerful of a threat it is. If Igneel is almost scared of it, seemingly like, don't open it, just give it to me. If Acnologia is seemingly coming after that book, like Geer is holding on to that shit for dear life, like, oh, it's my precious book, mate, I love it. Like, you gotta wonder what the fuck is up with this E&D motherfucker. How strong is he? Also, quick note, if you really catch it, like a couple of times Levy was asking Gajeel, but are you okay? Are you alright? We know, Levy, you want that iron dick, right? The action was alright in this episode. I mean, there wasn't too much of it, to be honest, but the Natsu punching Geer while Acnologia and Igneel fight at the same time was kind of cool, and the art looked alright. It's just, the animation was pretty stiff, and for the most part, again, it was focusing on Natsu's reaction to Igneel is still alive, and it makes you wonder again, like, if all the other ones, like Gajeel and Sting and Rogue, had that similar pain, but their dragons haven't come out of their stomachs, like, what's up with that? So it's still keeping the suspense alive, and overall, this episode, I mean, it was nowhere near last week's episode. Last week's episode was like a bombshell and insane and everything, but it was still alright. It was basically dealing with Natsu's emotions and everything, and it's like, this was something that he's been looking for the entire series. Granted, Hero hasn't really focused on it in a very long time, but ultimately this was Natsu's goal, so it's kind of been accomplished, and it's kind of cool because Fairy Tail isn't ending anytime soon, as far as the anime goes especially, so yeah, he accomplished his goal in a weird way, and there's still more series to come. So maybe a 6.5 to a 7 for this episode, honestly. It was fine to good. I mean, it didn't really progress too much. For the most part, Natsu just punching Geer was the progression we had, and Natsu versus Geer, and seeing Natsu like evading everything. It's like Sting and Rogue were struggling to do shit, and Natsu on his own is pretty much fucking him up. So yeah, once again, Sting and Rogue are crusty. Your overall thoughts of this episode, what did you think about it? Like, did you feel the feels with Natsu there, like in tears and everything, like, Oto-chan? Like, yeah, that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.